Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. I am doing my usual car hangout. This is when I usually have my free time. I'm hanging out in my car. I had a little bit of time. I have an hour before I go to my cycle class that I have this evening on my me day. Today is my me day. Out and about. Actually, I'm not going to lie. I spent the whole entire afternoon at a coffee shop trying to catch up on some projects that I've been putting off for a while. So yes, again, I thought I would come hang out. Before we dive in, I'll go ahead and remind everyone who's jumping in here and anyone who might watch this later, I am a certified trauma recovery coach. I specialize in helping people heal from abusive relationships because I myself am a survivor of abuse in a queer relationship. So most of the time when I come live, that is what we end up talking about. We talk about abuse, what that looks like, red flags, signs of abuse, how to look out for that, how to heal from abuse, how to get your life back after abuse. That's one of the things that I am most passionate about because I've come a very long way and I want the same for all of you, which is why I'm here, which is why I have my podcast, which is why I do what I do. And so, yeah, I'm here. Say hello, introduce yourself if you feel like it. If not, feel free to ask me anything. If nobody asks me anything, I'll probably just talk for a little bit and then head out or just sit here in silence before I go to my cycle class. So, let's see what else. It's Sunday. I almost never go live on the weekend. It's pretty much always like Wednesday night that I go live. So it feels a little bit weird to be here on a Sunday. But like I said, I'm just in my car. I have nothing else to do right now in terms of like where I need to be, which is kind of a nice feeling. Yeah, so like I said, feel free to say hello, tell me where you're from, tell me how you're feeling, and you can ask me anything. Some of the things that I've been talking about lately are pets in abusive relationships, how pets and children are used as pawns in abusive relationships. That's something that I feel like is super not talked about enough. So I've been talking about that a lot lately. Thanks, Kat. You're so fast. Hi, welcome in. It's not like we were just talking right before I hopped on here. But yeah. What else? What was the podcast about this week? The podcast this week was about boundaries and setting boundaries with abusive people. What that can look like, what it looks like when you're a healthy person and you choose to set a boundary, and then what it looks like when an abusive person sets a quote unquote boundary. So that's what the podcast is about this week. If you don't know about the podcast, it's called It's Not All Rainbows. It's on everywhere you can listen to the podcast. We were, but it's always nice to see your beautiful face. Thank you so much. Yeah, I actually am having this is like the silliest problem, but when I put my mascara on today, something got my eye. And so I sat in a coffee shop for like I think I was in there for like 3 hours and I was getting some work done. I actually got a lot done. I was way behind on some of the goals of like for projects that I'm working on. And the whole 3 hours I was like pulling my eyeball apart, just trying to like get it out of there. But it's just one of those things. It's going to be there until probably when I go into this workout and I sweat all my makeup off because it's going to be rough. Cycle class is something that's fairly new to me. I had only done it once before, and actually I'm really glad that I decided to come back and check it out. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be my thing to be like a cycle bar type, and it's not a cycle bar, but that type of thing, like enthusiast. But I went in and I did the best that I could do. Like I'm not in the best shape of my life. I'm also not in the worst shape of my life, but when I tried it before, I was like, I'm not that good at this. My lungs hurt. And I like never went back. And this time I went in and I was like, you know what? I did my best and it was a heck of a good workout and I'm totally fine with this. And so I was like, that is some growth because like when I was younger, I just felt like you do what you're good at. Like I'm good at tennis, I'm good at archery, I'm good at like, different things. And so I would just do those things rather than try new things. And yeah, I saw that too. I kind of like stopped because I was like, I don't know what that is. I'm just not going to say that. Yeah, I don't trust it either. You know what to do, Kat. But yeah, so I'm going back to the cycle class tonight, and I'm feeling kind of like weak today and stiff because I took like 2 weeks off working out, and I'm like moving my body again. Also, I decided to do like a little mini cleanse the other day because I just was not feeling well, and I'm so glad that I did. But I'm still recovering from like feeling weak from not eating like all the stuff that I was used to eating. Hey, welcome in. How's it going? Long time no talk. Hi, Marie. Welcome in. Nothing to ask, just passing through, and hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's kind of nice to be on here on a Sunday and just kind of like hanging out and getting ready to start the week and everything. Can't wait to get out and do things again, hopefully soon. I'm getting a plan in place. I'm very proud of you and very excited for you. Obviously, as always, please be careful. That's the number one thing that we hope for people who are trying to get out of abusive situations, because as we all know, it can be pretty yucky. So please be careful. I wish you the best of luck on getting out. I know it's one of the hardest things that we'll ever do, and it's totally worth it. So thank you for sharing that with me. Yeah, for real. Happy to see your face pop up on live. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not on live super often. I'm trying to come on a little bit more just to like hang out with people and so that they can know that I'm a real human. But yeah, I'm here and there. I can relate to you on so many levels. That is both good and cool and also bad. I love that, that's part of why I share, is because I know that so many people will be able to relate to what I talk about. And sometimes like on my personal Instagram, which is the Lindsay Goodman, if you didn't notice, I separated my TikTok and Instagram so that I have Lindsay Goodman coaching and the Lindsay Goodman, because it's like I was trying to be everything all at once. I was trying to like just be me and not talk about abuse and feel free. And then I'm also like trying to still help people and give back and stuff like that. And so I separated them. But a lot of times on my personal Instagram, on the Lindsay Goodman on Instagram, I would say something really random, like how whenever I go running, my legs break out, like they get really itchy, and I have like a panic attack because it's so itchy. And one time I shared that, and I was like, literally nobody is going to say that they have this experience. And I had no less than 20 people message me and say that they had the same experience. So I was like, okay, so that's why it's important to like share, because you never know who's going to be able to relate to you and like who has like a similar experience. We are really getting a lot of trolls today. I haven't been on live in forever. I get it. Yeah, I feel like from what I've seen of your content lately that you have a lot going on and or a lot to prepare for. So you have a good excuse. Not that we need one. Not that we need excuses to not be on social media all the time, right? I do feel like there was a time when there were a bunch of us like creators, and I know a lot of people still do, but like that we were always like all on live, and it was like something that you had to do. And now a lot of us are just like, yeah, I'm just going to do this when I can. Hi, love. Hope you're doing well. You too, Megan. Nice to see you. How's it going? Sorry, it caught me off guard. Yeah, I scanned it and I was like, yeah, no. Yeah, no. Hey, Jules. How's it going? Hi, Kenzie. All the friends are in here today. I know. It's turning out to be like a reunion live. Hey, I just wanted to say you were one of my very first people I came across that made me realize yeah, working on the nursery this weekend. Oh, that's so exciting. So exciting. Oh, I love hope you're doing well. Oh, hi, Megan. That came through twice. Hello, I'm French. I love your account. This is so real. Oh, thank you. You're so cool. Oh my gosh, I'm not just I'm just normal. Circling back, I don't know if there was something else that you were gonna say. I don't know what your name is. It says Kosh. Oh, my ex was a narcissist and I was being abused. I wouldn't have gotten out without you. Thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. It means so much to me. I literally say this every single time that someone says that. It's like super humbling, and I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that you guys tell me that. It means a lot to me. It really does keep me doing the work that I'm doing, because I know it's fun. Actually, it's pretty much never fun. I do like coming on lives and hanging out with you, and I do like recording the podcast, but of course, like talking about this isn't fun at all. And so, yeah, I'm always thankful for those kinds of messages, and I'm really proud of you. And I'm thankful to have been a tool in your tool belt for getting out. But at the end of the day, when you're leaving these abusive relationships, you're the one doing all the work, and you're the one who saved yourself. So you should definitely be proud of yourself. Yay, friends. I'm doing okay. Just finished moving through some sadness with meditation, but good. Awesome. We love that. I got around to stay excellent. You too. Also, hi, Kat. How are you doing? I'm good. Just hanging out in my car for a little bit. Today was my me day, and I ended up just going to the coffee shop and getting a bunch of work done, but it's all like really tedious stuff for like a project that I'm working on. And now I'm just sitting in my car waiting because I signed up for a cycle class tonight, and I'm both like looking forward to it and also just dreading it, because cycle class, I don't care how much you cycle or how good of shape you're in. It's like walking upstairs. You're tired, like your lungs hurt. But I did it last weekend and I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to do like 2 more because they did like a 3 deal thingy. And then I probably won't do it anymore because 1, it's really expensive, and 2, I'm about to travel. So I'm trying not to spend money on stuff right now. I'm saving up for that. I confirmed you opened my eyes. I tried to escape, but it's hard. Sorry, my English is bad. Never, ever, 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 ever apologize for your English being quote unquote bad, because if you're speaking English, if you're speaking like a second language, you're doing great. Even if you only know like 10 sentences, you're doing great. It doesn't even have to be English. Like if you speak Arabic and you're learning Spanish and you only know 10 sentences, amazing work. Great job. The problem is that people always feel guilty because like we were all taught that like English is the language that everyone has to know. And like to an extent, yes, it can be really important, but like Spanish is spoken in so many countries. There's all these other really important languages. And I just hate that anybody ever feels bad for not having quote unquote perfect English, especially when my sweet friend, a lot of people who speak English for their first language don't speak English very well at all. So thank you for doing the work you're doing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for doing all that work. Good luck with the cycle. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And wish me luck. I don't really want to talk about the project right now because it's like really vulnerable. It's sort of like a dream thing that I'm trying to get in the works. I haven't told very many people about it, so I'm not going to talk about it here. It's something that I really love and I really, really, really want to happen. And I've been working hard on it and sending out emails and doing all this stuff to try to like get it to go forward. But it's, there's a lot of stuff in this world and who knows